All right, I did want to talk more about the miracle of Sai Baba. Um, in this episode of Sai Baba Leelas, I want to talk about cheating on my SAT. I did sit behind somebody who had the same code as me for my SAT, and I got the last five answers off of him. My SAT was well, it was time management, but I did cheat, get the last five answers off him, and got a 740 on my SAT. So that test code was the same. Was the same. But when I applied to business school, I had asked for a letter of recommendation, and that letter didn't come, and it was a couple days before, and I asked somebody else, a side devotee, and he said, can you give me some information? Tell me like what should go in there, what I should write about, and I gave him like my estimation of what he should write about in the recommendation. It was all a spiritual document, and it was just about applying uh, the teachings of Sai Baba to the business field, and being ethical in business, and it was about my life in Sai Baba and my life in business at the same time, and I sent in the application. Then I wrote to Hopkins, which was the only business school I applied to, and I told them that I had some input into that application. Into my letter of recommendation, I explained to them that the letter didn't come till uh, within a few days of it being required, and I told him the story that he asked me for some input, and I gave it to him, and that input was used in the letter of recommendation. And I told them that if you want to accept me or if you want to deny me, it doesn't matter, but I was honest, and I wrote about telling the truth in my application essay. And that's a change from me in high school when I cheated on my SAT and got the last five answers on the math off of the guy in front of me, who has an interesting name. And I did take it again, and I had to go use the restroom during the math section, so I went from a 740 math to a 660 math, but my verbal jumped on to 70 points, so I got a 1300 on that SAT, and that's how I report my score. It just says 13. So it's a miracle of Sai Baba. But I was very dedicated to a life in medicine, and I don't think I would have ever done anything to compromise the integrity of the doctor I wanted to.